I did not think they'd be able to match or even top the original, but damn, they did such a good job. What's up, sneaker people? It's your boy FB Kicks and Gear, and I am back with another video. This time we are doing a early look reference guide comparison, that kind of thing. Not a traditional real versus fake, obviously, because the authentic pairs of these don't exist yet. So the only thing that I could do was compare to my authentic, very well worn original pair, Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low Fragment, and we are going to be taking a look at the new iteration. I don't know if we're going to call these a 2.0 or not, but I am floored. These are a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shoe. One of the things that I complained about the most about the original Fragments is that while the color blocking is fantastic, I love the sail swoosh and the cream laces and everything like that. Quality on these was not that great. Not bottom of the barrel Jordan 1 Low material, but definitely towards the bottom, not great. These are arguably, easily the worst, lowest quality pair in the Travis Scott Jordan 1 lineup at the moment, even though they're arguably the best colorway. And they followed up with a shoe that is definitely on the higher end of quality. The leather itself is not or at least for this replica, I should say, the leather itself is not to the level of the Travis Scott Jordan 1 highs, but it is a nice leather, a nicer leather than the authentic pair, that's for sure. Feels like it's genuine leather with a TPU coating, which again, not the best, but still it feels and looks like a more premium shoe than the original pair. And I gotta say, I think this is beautiful. This is a huge hit for 2025, and I can't believe that we're actually getting a follow-up to this shoe, right? Some would say this is the best colorway in the Travis Scott Jordan 1 line, and I'm gonna admit it's up there. It's up there. So we're doing a little bit comparison here and seeing if there's anything that we should be looking out for, how similar they are to the authentic pair, to the original authentic pair. And I gotta say, they are very, very, very similar, right? Like, they're essentially the same colorway. They've just swapped positioning of things, right? The white is the predominant color of the shoe. They've moved the black to the laces, and obviously you've got the black liner on the tongue. You've got essentially the same exact tongue as the original. Instead of the cream sail reverse swoosh, which I think is a very, very good touch on these, they're going with a blue swoosh that kind of mirrors the blue leather of the original pair. You know, this is essentially a reverse Fragment, if I had to say so. Very nice shoe. One of the things that in my legit checking, one of the things that I've always pointed out is that the Fragment code here is never as dainty and clean and crisp as the authentic pairs. And while this is still pretty neat, it's definitely bolder. This is what I would want to see on replica versions of these that I don't. So looks like they're taking a slightly different approach. They've got a slightly different code here, FA fall autumn 2025, where they have FA 21 on the authentic. So obviously that represents the years they came out, 2021 versus 2025. Everything else looks like it's exactly the same. 130 Travis Hiroshi / tooling code, Travis Hiroshi / tooling code, OS 283, OS 283, 899. I don't know what the other stuff means, but here's a nice little tour of the shoe. Very, very, very similar. One vibe that I'm getting from this rep is that it just feels a lot bigger than what my authentic pair is. And I don't know if they've changed the mold for these just yet, but the shoe itself feels a lot bigger. Toe box looks bigger. The back looks bigger. It's just a bulkier shoe. And that could be because it's a rep, but it could also be because the leather cuts on these are thick as hell. considerably thicker than the authentic pair. But overall, I love this shoe. I'm definitely going to get an authentic pair regardless of the cost. Don't care what it is. I'm definitely getting an authentic pair. But they essentially took everything that was great about the original pair and they inverted the colors. I'm loving the white base. We've seen a couple of different iterations of these. There are different samples that exist where the back panels here were going to be suede and the reverse swoosh was going to be suede, but the regular retail release is going to have leather on both ends. I wonder if they're going to struggle with matching the blue leather on these as much as they struggle on matching the blue leather on the original pair, because as you guys can see on my other videos, they never match. They never ever get this blue leather right. But since this is a newer shoe, the materials are still available. Hopefully they can match that right. But yeah, what do you guys think? What do you guys think is better? Kind of rambling here, but this is more of a look-see than it is a legit check guide. But they come with black laces laced up. They come with blue laces. They come with white laces. I kind of wish they came with these laces. That might be a vibe. And the big difference here is that the insole is pink as opposed to blue like on the authentic pair. But outside of that, very, very, very much in the same spirit. They did not drastically change these, and I love the subtle pink hits on the outside of the white leather. It like makes it look a lot more premium along with the tumbledness of it. But that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna get a couple more pairs of these just to see what the different reps look like, and especially as we approach release. And when release does come, I think in September, I'll grab an authentic pair and we will start cracking those legit check guides, because I know people are going to be dying to see it, and I know I'm dying to see it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want to see more pictures of the shoe so you can start building up your resources for legit checking and understanding what the shoe is supposed to look like, head over to the Instagram account on the screen. It's going to be super important that we get these details in early, and that will help you start identifying whether something is real or fake right off the bat. And as release approaches, I'm sure we'll see more of these on my channel. So with that said, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.